welcome back to another video. It's been a while, guys. How's everyone doing? A lot has happened in my life, so I decided to, because I was making a TikTok about this anyway, I decided to take the screen recording from my iPad and just make a little quick YouTube video to kind of talk about the same things. But if you haven't seen my Instagram or my TikTok, spoiler warning, this entire illustration culminates into a very cute little idea that I came up with. I recently got Lasik Eye surgery. I used to be very much quite blind, and you'll see my avatar, my banner, all my end screen gradient, all those things still have the regular drawing of me that I've been using for a while now that still has the glasses. If anyone else uses glasses, just to give you an idea, my prescription was -7 and -6 and 6.50, something like that, but very much quite blind. I couldn't read my phone without my glasses for more than like 10 centimeters or like 4 inches in front of my face, and even then, like, it would be so close to my face that I'd have to keep the other eye shut because otherwise I'd go cross-eyed trying to read. Like, I was very big blind. And I got LASIK because I also have a bit of astigmatism, but when I got the astigmatism correction on my glasses, I ended up with a lot of migraines and feeling very dizzy, so it ended up between a rock and a hard place kind of situation where I needed to update my prescription, but having my up-to-date prescription was making me feel worse and see worse, but then without it I couldn't quite see properly. So it was just this whole big mess, and then I decided there was a clinic in town that offered free consultations. I didn't really know anything about the modern day practices and regulations and stuff around LASIK. The last thing I'd heard was when I was like a teenager that I wasn't eligible because you needed to be older and your prescription needed to be stabilized for a certain number of years. And I still wasn't too sure what that meant because my prescription still hadn't stabilized, like it was still getting steadily worse, but by a much smaller margin. So I got about a degree worse over the last 5 years compared to getting 4 degrees worse over 1 year, which was my big bad when I was, I think, like 16 was when I got that big kind of like degradation happen all at once. So yeah, I went to this consultation just to see what was up, and then I found out that I was a candidate, and not gonna lie, it was very expensive, but I think it's quite worth it. I'm still kind of in the recovery process, but either way, there was a lot of people obviously that I told that I did this, but then I wanted to do something cute to announce it to like my greater network of people on Instagram and on TikTok and stuff. So I did this. You'll notice that I did a drawing that I just started over because I did it, and I haven't really drawn much since my surgery, to be honest. I've done a couple of little doodles. I did a lot of really quick sketches of like My Hero Academia characters. I obviously did some One Piece characters because it's me, let's be honest, I'm always going to be drawing One Piece characters. But I haven't really sat down to do a proper drawing since July. It was my friend's birthday in July, so I did her a birthday drawing. That was before my surgery. And yeah, I haven't really drawn, so I decided to draw this, and the first one, I took it to almost final colors, like I was about to start shading and stuff before I realized that I hated it. So I set it down for a couple of days and I started over with something a little bit more simplified, a little bit more zoomed out, a little bit more me feeling. And it was really funny because I drew myself in part of my friend's birthday gift, and it was before my surgery, so I was debating whether to draw myself with glasses or not in it, and I ended up drawing myself with the glasses because it was supposedly going to be the last time. But then before this reveal, I also added removable glasses to this drawing, and it was quite funny. But yeah, basically LASIK, if you're not familiar, is the idea of using a laser. Because why do people need glasses? People need glasses because their eye isn't shaped like an exact sphere. So it kind of warps what you see, and so glasses and contact lenses are doing like the opposite of what your natural eye is doing so that you can see clearly. And then what LASIK eye surgery does is it uses a laser to actually just reshape your eye so that it doesn't look blurry anymore. So it kind of makes permanent what the glasses or the contacts would do. So yeah, basically my eyes got zapped. It was literally like my friend and my mum who were there to pick me up and like keep me company and stuff. They timed it in the operating room. I was in there for 7 minutes and 26 seconds. It was like the worst 5 minutes of my life because part of that was like just like explaining things and giving me the stress balls and stuff like that. Worst 5 minutes of my life. I won't go into detail now because it can be quite squeamish for some people, but It was just 5 minutes. Like, honestly, it was like the quickest procedure. Very expensive 5 minutes. I will reiterate, it was very expensive. But, and in Canada, even though I have like work insurance for healthcare and I have the provincial insurance for healthcare, I still had to pay for this out of pocket because, it doesn't qualify as kind of like life-saving care or whatever. So, yeah, very expensive. But I don't need glasses, and I probably won't need glasses again for another at least 15, 20 years for when I need reading glasses, because everyone eventually ends up needing reading glasses. Spoiler alert if you weren't aware, but everyone's eventually going to need reading glasses. And if I hadn't gotten LASIK, I probably would have needed reading glasses later in life. Like my mum, she's got nowhere near as much prescription as I did, but she ended up getting her reading glasses when she was around 55, while most of her friends were getting their reading glasses in their 40s. So, but because I did LASIK, I'll probably also get them in my 40s. But yeah, I just wanted to do this quick little drawing and explain a little bit of the story. Other than that, I also got a new job, which I'm really excited about. It's still the same sort of, marketing, advertising thing that I studied. So I don't get to do stuff like what I draw on this channel for work. But I still get to be very creative, which makes me very happy. And yeah, that's basically what's up with me. The lack of glasses is the biggest one. I'm still not used to it, and like slowly over time, I might update my profile picture first because that one's already done. You're basically staring at it. But I'll kind of update my banner and my end-screen gradient and all of my, I call them like personal branding assets, because yeah, I've done the red hair and the glasses thing for so long. The red hair's still here. The red hair's not going everywhere. But maybe I can bring more prominence to my freckles. If it's not very obvious in my drawings or anything, I do have freckles. I very much like my freckles. Apparently they're not so obvious because I don't get much sunlight, because I'm a vampire. But yeah, my freckles pop out more when I get sun, and I don't get much sun. But I do have them and I do like them, so without the glasses, maybe I'll feature my freckles more prominently as part of my branding thing, or I don't know. But yeah, if you are considering getting LASIK, if you are a person who is also absolutely blind like I was, do I recommend it? Generally not so much. If you find that the glasses and your contacts are very much intrusive to your life, then consider it. But if you're fine with your glasses or your contacts, it's been a month and a half, almost 2 months. I got it July 27th and it's September 24th as I'm recording this. I'm still kind of healing. I still don't have very good night vision. Lights are still very glowy, and it's kind of not as chill of a recovery as people make it seem. Like, yes, I could see without my glasses literally less than 24 hours after the operation, but it's not smooth sailing, so I would recommend that you think about it. If you're thinking about it, not necessarily is this a solution for everybody, but like I mentioned, it just wasn't working for me without anymore. But there's the reveal. Glasses, no glasses. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. I hope you found this interesting, and let me know how you're doing in the comments. Bye!